It is already 3 months into the year, and if 2020 has taught us anything, time is irrelevant, so I shouldn't be surprised. Hey, what's up guys, it's me, Anthony. I'm here to give you guys a different type of video today. In this, I'm gonna give you guys everything I watched for the month of February. So if this is gonna be some kind of series that you want me to continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I gotta promote myself, guys, okay? You know, I gotta start doing this seriously, I gotta start sounding like a YouTuber and everything. You know, I don't like it, but you know, something I gotta do. All right, so let's get to the movies that I watched in February. There was quite a few movies I watched. I was gonna watch more, but I ended up moving in the first half of February, so things got kind of delayed and pushed back because I thought it was a good idea to move by myself. You know, move myself, didn't hire any movers, and that didn't really work out. So next time, definitely, I'm going to hire some movers because I'm tired still. And one of the first movies I watched early on in February was called Skyfire. For some of these movies that we're going to be talking about, there's going to be some, links down below so you can see of my full review on that film. I'm just going to give you like a short synopsis of what I think about it. And Skyfire, I mean, I like that film. I think it's bad. It's horrible. It's cheesy, but it's a disaster film. It feels like a disaster film, like the ones that I grew up with, like the volcanoes, Dante's Peak, you know, Armageddon kind of stuff. It's cheesy, it's bad, but it has characters that do stupid things and you just love them. Another film that I watched was called Judas and the Black Messiah. Now, I didn't do a review for this film because there's just like a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about, and I didn't want it to be like freaking an hour long because I feel like in a couple minutes I'm not going to be able to say everything that I want to say about this film, but I'll try to attempt it here. I think this movie is good. I don't think it's a great film, but I think the story that they are taking from is more fascinating than the film itself. Because these are true events and this stuff actually did happen, but the movie, you know, is loosely, you know, telling the story, the true story of it. Everything in the film was great, especially, you know, Daniel Kaluuya in here is amazing. The rest of the cast is great. Definitely should get some kind of nominations in the Golden Globes or whatever. But I did think that the romance in the film kind of like pulled it back a little bit and just stopped it from being like really great. But overall, I do recommend that you check this out if you want to learn anything about like history, you know, American history. It's not just Black history, it's American history too. So, you know, definitely check it out if you're just interested in that kind of stuff. I also watched Barb and Star go to Via Distelmar or whatever freak it's called. That movie sucks. It's bad. Yeah, I don't want to relive it. I'm just thinking, I'm in flashbacks right now. I also watched a movie called Fear of Rain. Now, I didn't get a chance to do a review for this one. I actually did do a review for this one, but I didn't push record. Hopefully, I pushed record on this one. But I enjoyed that film. I thought it was good for what it was. It's a thriller film. It's about this girl who has schizophrenia. I thought they did a good job. I know a lot of people didn't really like this film. I thought it was good. Just for me, like, knowing people that suffer from this disease, like, I thought it was a decent representation of what they're thinking and what's going on in their head and what they hear and stuff. I thought it was cool. I also saw Tom and Jerry live action. Yeah, that happened. And I saw the movie called The Visual, another great horror film. I think the last couple of years we've been getting like really good horror films, but like the horror films that are really good are like under the radar, like the last couple of years. I can think of like The Relic from last year was really good. There's this movie called Monster. It's like, I think it was like 2016-14 or something. It's about a monster. Simple, but the practical effects in that one is really good. But I just like these like under the radar horror films because to me, I feel like there's so much passion put into them, so much love and respect for the craft. I think you should definitely check that one out. That one's really good. Out of all the movies on this list, that one for sure, check it out if you're a horror fan. I also saw the documentary Framing Britney Spears. If you don't know about the whole like, you know, free Britney movement and this whole conservatorship that Britney Spears has, it's a crazy long, like, big story that's been happening for decades now. And, you know, as someone who grew up listening to Britney Spears and liking her music and watching her pretty much like grow up, you see this documentary and you're just like, dang, dude, like we failed her. Like we failed Britney Spears. And not just her, we failed celebrities like early 2000s. We were horrible to celebrities. Everybody wanted to shit on these, especially female celebrities. And it's just really sad, but it's a really good documentary. I definitely need to check it out if you're a fan of Britney Spears, or if you just want to know what the heck this whole Free Britney movement is going on. Definitely check it out. It's really good, really informative, and yeah, man, Free Britney. And as far as TV shows that I watch, I don't really watch a lot of like how should I say, it's like socially acceptable TV shows. What I mean, because I usually watch like crap TV, so I'm like really into reality TV. I mean, I grew up on like, you know, The Real World and like Real Chance at Love and like Tila Tequila and like all that stuff. So I watch like The Bachelorette and like 90 Day Fiance and stuff. But in terms of like what everybody is watching, you know, on TV, a traditional TV show, I've been watching WandaVision. I really like that show. The first 2 episodes were like the snooze fest. I did not like the first 2 episodes. I get the whole sitcom thing. And then that's the problem for me for like TV series is it takes a long time for you to get like, oh, that's what they were talking about in episode number 1. You're like 10 episodes in. I don't like that about TV series, but it's getting good. It's finally starting to feel like a Marvel film, like a Marvel movie. It feels like it belongs in the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. So it's really good. If you have been following the Marvel Cinematic Universe for what, like 10, 12 years now, then yeah, check it out, because there's like a whole bunch of like Easter eggs in there. I mean, I'm not really that nerdy, so I don't really pick up on the stuff, and I don't watch like theory videos and stuff because I just want to be surprised. But that is it, guys. That is everything that I have watched in the month of February. So now we're going into March, and I'll be back with another video just like this, telling you everything I watched in the month of March for what, April, that next month. Dang, this year is going by fast, okay? As long as they open up, like, you know, Disneyland and stuff, and if I can possibly go to Disneyland, that'd be great. But guys, let me know what you think of this video in the comments down below. Do you like me? Do you want me to continue start doing this kind of stuff? Tell me what you watched in the month of February, or just now, month of March, whenever this video is posted, hopefully in March. Let me know in the comments down below. Also guys, don't forget to check out my Twitter and my Instagram. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on over there. If you want to stay up to date with my channel, definitely check out my Twitter, follow me on there. Also like, subscribe, do all that stuff, whatever the YouTubes want me to say. And remember guys, keep watching movies.